Nandara Vida Dukkha Bodhanachaya Iman.
Getting marks the end of rain retreat. On this occasion, may the bodies come together to offer robes to the community of Sangha. As the offering of the robes is Sangika Dana, then it is considered one of the greatest meritorious activities by
We would like to ask the reverse tanker 3 times. If you are poor in rope, please be out. Is there any bhikkhu who is poor in the rope? For the second time, if there are any bhikkhu who is poor in the rope? For the third time, is there any bhikkhu who is poor in the rope?
Tonight, on the request of the donors from China and Singapore, all of us are actually very fortunate to gather in Megawihari here and listen to the Dharma preached by Bhante Buddha in the form of question and answer.
We don't talk much about insight meditation.
我们常常都讲关于这个修观，只是修观场的。
But we don't really know what are the objects of insight meditation. The objects of insight meditations are the first noble truth, ultimate neutrality and materiality, and the second noble truth, causes and their effects. So without having realized the first noble truth and the second noble truth, impossible to practice insight meditation. So we here teach first Anapana to all the beginners, and then Tankasiya and entertainment. And then we teach not yet supernatural power, but to know and to see ultimate mentality and materiality, which are the first noble truth. But I will not teach any tradition, but I will teach the way the Buddha taught. To make all of you understand clearly, let me explain a little bit more. Buddha taught 3 trainings: the training of morality, the training of concentration, and the training of insight. You know what is the training of morality? For about the training of concentration, you need to know that the Buddha taught 40 kinds of meditation objects, and among 40, 30 leads to absorption, and the rest ups to excess concentration. For about the serenity practitioners, they must first develop absorption concentration. After that, the training of insight. When the Buddha taught the thought training, how many meditation objects the Buddha taught? Materiality meditation and mentality meditation. Okay? When the Buddha taught Rupa meditation, Buddha taught 4 elements meditation in brief or detailed methods. So, after having developed absorption, concentration, the serenity practitioners need to continue 4 elements meditation to know and see the ultimate materiality. So when they practice 4 elements meditation after having developed Anapana 4th jhana, finally they can break their body down into very tiny small particles. And they need to analyze ultimate materiality exists in each particle. After that, they need to continue ultimate. They need to continue mentality meditation to know, to see ultimate mentality. Then we continue teaching meditators to know and to see causes and effects. At that time, they are ready to proceed insight meditation. Okay, this is not a tradition. This is the way taught by Buddha. That's why those who could practice, they appreciate very much. Oh, now we are practicing what the Bodhisattva had practiced, what the Buddha had practiced, what many of his disciples have practiced, not part of methods. If you emulate the way the Bodhisattva practiced for his enlightenment, it is also possible for you to practice here. I will teach you that.
Today I would like to explain about dependent origination.
오늘은 연기에 대해서 말씀을 드리겠습니다.
One day, when Venerable Ananda was practicing in Andavana forest, together with our Lord Buddha. While discerning always in this way, dependent origination factors are very clear to his mind. He approached to the Buddha in the evening. Then he informed to the Buddha, Pandit, dependent origination is actually very deep and profound. However, it is very clear to my mind. In this way, he informed to the Buddha. At the day, Buddha says to the Venerable Ananda, you should not tell like that, you should not tell like that. Itasananda Dhammasa Analuboda Abdi Veda Eva Maya Bacha Tanda Kulaga Chada Kulaganika Chada Moja Pabaja Buddha Abhaya Dhokade Unipada Sansara Nadi Buddhadi. Do you understand?
이해하셨어요?
지금 빨리어로 개성을 해주셨는데 이해하셨어요?
Maybe I recite this sutta because this is not my original speech. This is original speech is Buddha's teaching. I want to explain in this way. What is the meaning? Another, because of not understanding by direct knowledge this dependent origination, and because of not penetrating by different stages of direct knowledge this dependent origination, all these beings are not escape from the round of rebirth. They cannot escape from the fourfold stage. Quoting this sutta, especially Visuddhimagga and the Samoha Vinodani commentary explains Bhavachaka Mabhadalidawa Asani Uchaka Miwa Nicha Nimatana Sansara Bhaya Madido Nagochi Supi Nandre Pyachi. What is the meaning? So the meaning is samadhi is like a stone. Upon this stone, you must sharpen your wisdom light.
Wisdom,
Light.
mind, life. 삼매란 부처님께서 이런
What is the meaning? Concentrated mind is the proximate cause of wisdom faculty. If there is no concentration, wisdom faculty cannot work. It is passion. For example, now please pay attention to your body. Can you see calabas?
자, 예를 들면 여러분 몸에 주목을 해보십시오. 깔라파를 볼 수 있나요?
Can you see?
보여요?
No, because you have no concentration. But concentrated mind can see these calabas as well as can analyze those calabas and can see ultimate materiality as well as ultimate mentality and as well as their causes, that is dependent origination. What are calabas? Maybe they translate very closely subatomic particles. These calabas are not ultimate materiality. This is the smallest group of materiality. As soon as you see space, then you can see calabas. You must practice 4 elements meditation if you want to see this space element. What are 4 elements? Earth element, water element, fire element, and wind element. If you practice 4 elements meditation systematically, when your concentration becomes deep enough, you can see transparent body like ice block because you cannot see space element. If you do not see space element, you cannot break down the compactness. If you cannot break down the compactness, you cannot see kalapa. At that time, Buddha teach to see space. That concentrated mind on the four elements object also produces strong, powerful light. That light is called the light of wisdom. With the assistance of the light of wisdom, if you penetrate to see space element, at that time you can see space. As soon as you see space, then you can see kalapas. If you see four elements in each kalapa, this is the last stage of samatha. Last stage of samatha as well as the beginning stage of vipassana. Because of this reason, this four elements meditation is both sides, samatha and vipassana. If you get the some four elements in each particle, each kalapa, then you should continue to discern color, odor, flavor, nutritive, essence, life quality, transparency, etc. You can easily discern these derivative materialities. Buddha teach agasa dhatu space element. For clear understanding of these derivative materialities. In some kalapas there are 10 types of materiality such as earth element, water element, fire element, wind element, color, odor, flavor, nutritive essence, light quality, and eye transparency. In the same way, you should understand ear transparency, nose transparency, tongue transparency, and body transparency. Why they are called transparency? Yakhadi pincha vida, rubadina gahana bhavina, rubadina gahana pincha bhavina, adasa talanviya vipasanada pasada rupa. This is the definition given in Visuddhimagga about the purification. But I will explain the meaning. There are 5 transparent rupas, materialities. So if there is no eye transparency, eye consciousness cannot arise. If eye consciousness cannot arise, then one cannot see color. In the same way, other transparencies are also you should understand in the same way. If there is body transparency, body consciousness arises depending on body transparency. Body consciousness can feel tangible object. In some kalapas there are, in the same way, 10 types of materiality, but they are not transparent. They are opaque kalapas. There are 2 important materialities, self-determining materiality and heart base. Heart base is main base for mind consciousness. That heart base arises depending on inside your heart. There is blood. Depending on that blood, this heart base arises. So altogether, there are different types of derivative materialities. If you can analyze these kalapas in this way, at that time only you can understand ultimate materiality. But nowadays there are many scientists, they do not understand about these kalapas completely. What is the reason? In their laboratory, they can test only temperature-borne materiality. According to Buddha's teaching, this group, if we divide these rupas, there are 4 groups. Number 1 is karma-borne materiality. Number 2 is mind-borne materiality. Number 3 is temperature-borne materiality. Number 4 is nutriment-borne materiality. Karma is connected with previous karma, no present karma. Present karma is if there is any future existence. This is the cause for future material, future part aggregates only. So, to understand this is karma-borne materiality, we must try to discern 5 past causes. But these 5 past causes I will explain later. Every consciousness, which arise depending on heart pace, can produce mind-born materiality. So without understanding heart pace, without understanding mind consciousness which arises depending on heart pace, you cannot discern mind-born materiality. Here, please try to see. Oh, penny, sraje. Which produce this penny? Which produce this sraje? Your mind. That mind is arise depending on your heart pace. That mind produce uncountable mind-born kalabas. These kalabas spread throughout the body. Up to this end, they also spread. So, if you analyze these kalabas, in each kalaba there are 8 types of materiality. Among these 8, there is wind element. That wind element again produces bodily intimation. Because of this bodily intimation, new kalabas always rising and passing away. The new kalabas, they cannot rise same place, in the same place. They rise in different place. At different place rising is, you may see this is Bene Sraje. But if you see kalabas, you cannot see this panga. You can see only kalabas. These kalabas, there are 8 types. Among 8 types, there is bodily intimation. That bodily, because of this bodily intimation, the whole, all rupas, they do not rise same place. If you do not see this process, then we can say you do not understand mind-born materiality. Here is also another consciousness. Here, I consciousness. That I consciousness cannot produce mind-born materiality. In the same way, ear consciousness also cannot produce mind-born materiality. Nose consciousness also cannot produce mind-born materiality. Tongue consciousness also cannot produce mind-born materiality. Body consciousness also cannot produce mind-born materiality. In the same way, your brain, I want to tell about this. If you can discern 4 elements in your brain, you can see brain is nothing but a group of kalabas. Among those kalabas, one kalaba is body decade kalaba. In that body decade kalaba, there is body transparency. Depending on body transparency, body consciousness can arise. Body consciousness knows only tangible object. That body consciousness also cannot produce mind-born materiality. Depending on that body transparency in your brain, there are 8 types of mentality, including body consciousness. Among, I will calculate this 8 because I have something to tell about this problem. Number 1, consciousness. Number 2,